So, do I actually hate charity, guys? That's a very interesting question. If you don't know, I think most people don't know. I made a video a while back. I think I put Iron Mouse, CDog VA, a few other creators, and I put I think the White House in the background with like flames. I don't know if I'll show the thumbnail, but if I do, yeah, there it is. Um, Basically, in that video, right, I was talking about how I don't actually hate charity. In the first minute, second of that video, I said no, I don't hate charity, and that's true. I don't hate charity. I don't hate charity at all. What I do hate is the government's, like lack of involvement in charity. Now, the reason why I made it, and I'm planning I'm still planning not to change it yet, is because I needed the clickbait, the thumbnail, the bullshit. All you know what I mean, right? I need the clickbait. I might change it in the future, later on in the future. So I will change it. So this is not only for now, but also for future references as well. I might change it in the future. If I do change it, it's because of this. But in general, I don't hate charity. What do I mean by I hate the government's lack of involvement in charity? There are times where, like, I would say, like, like cancer, immune deficiency, where I would say the government involvement in these things would be 100% more priority, or 100% more of a success rate than charity. I don't hate charity. I'm make it clear again, but I do hate the fact that there are things that the government should be prioritizing. You know what I mean? Cancer curing. Again, I'm saying it again. Immune deficiency. Like I said, like I said in that video, there are things that the government needs to prioritize. And you might say, oh, things that cancer are hard to solve right now. Let me give you one example. One example that will make you change your mind. And I think it's one of the reasons why I made the thumbnail so funny. Kim Kardashian did a whole press tour trying to say the moon landing was fake. She's stupid. It's a stupid take. Stupid take. That's a stupid take. Like, in general, stupid take. But like, that aside right now, even then the moon landing right now, that only happened because the USA was as a space race with Russia right now. But think about it for a second right now. We went to the moon. We went to the moon. We went to the moon. I'm saying it again. We went to the moon before there was wheels for luggage. We went to the moon before the wheels on luggage bags were invented. Think about that for a second. You're telling me we were able to fund, like, this is back in 1967, 69. This is back in the day. This is the 1960s, bro. 1960s. You're telling me we cannot do it now? You're telling me we cannot get the brightest minds in all the world to come together, fund them heavily, and do, like, solve cancer like this? Like, no, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. What I'm trying to say is pretty simple right now. There are things that charity does help with. Like, for example, a family in Gaza, for example, a good example right now. They might need the funds. I'm expecting a government of our country to help. But of course, if we can come together and help somebody from another country who's struggling due to a war, help them. We should help them. Yeah, that's great. I would even, like, if I could, I would have done a charity stream to help the person. Yeah, I would, right? But, and this is a big but right now, things that are in the country, like, again, like cancer things, like cancer, immune deficiency right now. And another example I try to put as well is with the iMouse situation right now. iMouse has immune deficiency right now. I'd say that if we prioritize, again, I'm not trying to downplay people's efforts here. I'm not saying that everybody's bad for paying for charity or this. No, I'm saying, like, everybody's doing an amazing job. But the government has 10, 20, 30x the money we all collectively can make. It's great that everybody's donating money, but the government has 10x all that. And I'm sure the people, the patients, the hospitals that are doing the research would need that money more. So I'm not saying people are doing a bad job. I'm saying that the government should do more. That's what I'm saying. Essentially, what I'm saying is pretty simply, I don't want people to be born, with if there's a way to make sure that kids can grow up without actually having diseases or issues right now, without actually having to kill the kid, I feel like we should try and prioritize those things. Also, another big one is also mental health as well. Mental health courses, mental health this. Because again, a healthy nation is a stronger nation. Another thing as well also is homelessness as well. These things the government should be prioritizing. I shouldn't be seeing charities doing things for homelessness. The government should be doing this because, again, like, if we can prioritize, programs that could get these these homeless people jobs, guess who pay taxes in the long run? Those same people who are in the streets. Everybody that pay taxes because they don't need to worry about cancer because everyone's doing their part to help the country grow further. Everyone's working, everyone's doing their own thing, but everyone's equally working, doing their own thing, making sure the country runs. But how can a healthy country run when the homeless people out there, when people have to rely on us for charity donations, where the government should be doing all the charity donations as well, the mental health programs as well. Why shouldn't the government do more to help its citizens or help the country to benefit better? Because again, a healthy country is a stronger country. To conclude what I'm trying to say here right now, I don't hate charity. Clickbait. I will one day take down the title, but I like I said in that video, I don't hate charity. What I do hate is the fact that the government needs to do more. Everybody who donates charity, don't stop. Keep on doing it. It's your money, it's your life. You do what you want to do. And I'm not saying stop. But I feel like the government should prioritize doing, like more, especially when it's important things like cancer curing or immune deficiency situation and all things that literally most kids are going to be, not all kids, but most kids will be born with. If you could solve it, then kids can grow up normally, have a normal life, and not have to worry about all these things. They can be functioning members of society, and also like if they have mental health issues we can prioritize that as well, so that those kids don't grow up, end up being serial killers or murderers or pedophiles. These things can happen, and we can have a functioning society if the government does better. Because again, in the long run, all these good things that the government could have easily benefited the country. It's better to have people. I mean, what's better to you guys? A country with homeless people and nothing happening there, or a country that is clean, that has people going to work, doing their jobs or doing the things they want to do, and like everyone pays taxes and everyone just having a normal, happy life. Again, not everybody wants to work. Of course, that's always the case, but like at least trying to do something to benefit like the people around as well would be better. I say to be honest, again, I want the government to do more. And I do want them to do more, but again, with the way everything's going right now, I don't think that's the case. So again, I'm not saying I hate charity. I'm not saying that I hate the government for not doing more. This is the context why I do here. Try to show guys the perspective. I'm here to change your mind. I'm here to change your opinions. Wow, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm getting cooked. My testosterone is getting horrible, man. It's horrifying. But I'm here to change your mind, your opinions. Your opinions, or your thoughts, your opinions. You to do whatever you want with them, your thoughts, your opinions. My whole point is to show you guys a different perspective. That's been the channel's goal from the beginning. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I don't hate charity again. I'll say it again. Clickbait, all this shit. I do want people to grow up healthy. I want people to, if people who have health, mental health issues, I want them to actually seek help. But I feel like the government could do way more. It has the power, the money to do way more, but chooses not to. And again, a healthy government or a healthy country is a stronger country. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.